Talk us through it.
Yeah, it was a good day. I felt really good on the range, and good yesterday as well. But I was striking the ball well, and thought I'd be pretty aggressive all day. Especially after birdie in the first couple of holes, and when you're on a run like that and playing well, you sort of can afford to be aggressive, and if you make a few mistakes, you feel like you can make some birdies. So I had a couple of bogeys that were a little bit disappointing, probably 12 especially, but I went for that green thinking I was going to try and make an eagle. So when you do that happens occasionally. But no, I mean, lots of birdies, an eagle on 15, and happy with the day.
Excellent. Questions from the floor? Zane, just here, read microphone. Oh, yep.
Yeah, Mark, looked like you really wanted to make a statement today. Go out there and really hit the ground running, and it certainly looked like you did that. You would have been wrapped with, I guess, getting hold of the round so early on.
Yeah, it was for sure. Start the way I did on 10. It's a tough tee shot on 10 to hit a good tee shot, and good wedge shot. Made a nice, probably 8-footer there. Good way to start the day, and then 11's a tough tee shot also. So hit a good drive there, a 7-iron to 20 foot, and made that too. So whenever you can start the day like that, it's nice. Like I said, I hit a good drive on 12 and went for the green in 2, but didn't come off, and made 6 on a hole that's probably a pretty gettable hole. But apart from that, it was a good day. Lots of birdies. That eagle on 15 was really good, and not too many loose shots. Probably that loose one on 18, the tee shot was a tough one, but again, that's a really hard hole. There's a few easy holes out there, and a lot of tough ones. So to give myself a lot of chances was good, and make them as well. The putter's feeling really good.
Jim.
Leish, on the 15th, on your front half, the iron into the green that set up the eagle, what club did you hit there?
It was I think it was 229 metres I hit a 4-iron. It was between 3 and 4, but ripped the 4-iron, and it came out perfectly. Drew it. I was aiming for the middle of the green, and knowing that if I was to pull it a little bit, it would carry the bunker and go to the flag. So it was a pretty good time to hit a little bit of a pull, and hit it up there to have 6 feet for eagle and make it. It's anytime you can give yourself a chance like that for an eagle, you want to make the most of it, and that was a nice one to get, especially after the good start.
How gettable are the par 5s around this course? Like it does set up a good round. Like your mentality on the par 5s here.
It does, yeah. I mean, if you're hitting good shots, they're very gettable. But at the same time, I think they're great par 5s because yes, you can birdie or eagle probably all of them. The third's a pretty hard hole. It's long, probably the only one that's not reachable, but there's trouble on all of them. Like 15, that's a hard tee shot. I've hit 4 balls in the water there this week already, 2 in each practice round. So to hit 2 good drives there, I was happy with. So there's trouble on that hole. Obviously 12, the water right of the green. 9 as well. I mean, there's trouble on all of them, but if you're hitting good shots, they're gettable. So I think that's a sign of a really good par 5.
A question: you deal with a lot of the other Australian pros on the tour. Like Adam Scott's got a Australian Open and a PGA and a couple of Masters, and Rob Pampling really rates the Masters he won. Sendo's got a Australian Open. When you hear how much they really cherish their Australian titles, what does it mean to you to get that first one if you can pull it off?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's obviously a long way to go. Playing in front of friends and family, that's always nice, no matter where it is. Here there seems to be more friends and family because it's a bit closer. Closer to home. I think it would be huge. We play tournaments all around the world, and a lot of the places you don't have a whole lot of support. So I think that would be the big thing. And another thing is to win a tournament that you've grown up watching on TV. you've gone and watched as a kid. I went and watched the Australian PGA for the first time when it was at Victoria, and you go there and of course one day you hope you're going to play in it and possibly win it. But yeah, it would if it was to happen, it would be pretty huge.
Do you know who won that one?
No, I was there Thursday. Yeah, so I can't remember. Yeah.
Do you know roughly how old you were?
It would have been probably 17 or 18. Yeah, my first airplane trip was when I was 16, so it was, and most of the PGAs, I think I'm not sure if they were at Coolum then or not, but I'm not sure if it changed from Coolum to there or what it was, but yeah, it was probably, late teens.
2002 started at Coolum, I don't know how that relates.
Well, it was probably 2001, so I was probably 18, yeah.
Probably Royal Queensland.
We'll just look for the one that Victoria was played at.
Yeah.
I can find it out for us,
yeah.
everyone, so it's fine.
Talk us through 12. Obviously, being aggressive out here is important. What club did you hit? What yardage did you have, and what went wrong?
I had 245 metres. There's a little bit of wind into me. Hit driver for my second shot. I aimed a little left and tried to hit it up towards the left edge of the green, knowing that from there it's a pretty easy bunker shot or chip, and I just hit a bad shot. I was pretty confident over that shot actually. You don't mind hitting bad shots as long as you're over the shot thinking positive thoughts and trying to do your best and all that. I feel like if there's a chance I can make a 3 by being aggressive, I'll go for it. If there's not really much chance of making a 3 and I can lay up and still make 4, I'll always lay up. But yeah, when there's a chance, I'll always go for it. I'm fairly aggressive with golf, I guess.
Does leaderboard position affect that aggression over the weekend?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you got a 4-shot lead or if you're ahead, definitely, you probably wouldn't go for it. But if you're one back, obviously you probably would. But yeah, it definitely the position on leaderboard makes a difference.
Bruce?
Couple of points, Mark. The luck of the draw always plays its part in tournament golf. Obviously, it would seem at this stage late early has been pretty good this week. Yeah,
it does seem that way. Looking out the window yesterday morning with all those squalls that were coming through, I was pretty happy to be sitting in the room, to be honest. And then we got no rain yesterday afternoon and not really that much wind, and then this morning it was the same. There was we had a couple of drops of rain, but nothing substantial, and very little wind. So it seems like we have, but we'll see how this afternoon pans out there.
But I know we're only at the halfway mark, but you must be even more thankful for Audrey telling you to get your backside down here. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, for a lot of reasons. It's always awesome to come back to Australia. Where I grew up, love the country, love everything about it. Obviously this tournament is one that I would love to win one day. So that support's massive. Very happy I'm here, and hopefully I can make the trip really worthwhile by having a trophy on Sunday afternoon. But there's a lot to that will happen between now and then.
Phil?
Mark, you talk about watching this tournament and tournaments like this when you're growing up. One of those players you would have seen is Peter Senior. He blows. He's a complete spin out. I come 58 years old, 5 under yesterday, and he's retired. What do you guys as fellow professionals think of that? Does it just blow you away as well?
Yeah, he's such a competitor. I've been lucky enough to know Pete for probably, since I was a pro. One of my first pro events I actually played was here in the Australian 4-ball championships when it was at Royal Pines. And I remember I was close to winning, and I'd birdied 18 on the last round. He had about 100-footer on the 18th green. He had the 2-putt to win, or a 3-putt was going to be a playoff, and he 2-putted it. And he's just such a competitor. It really doesn't surprise me. I think put him anywhere on any tournament, and he'll fight it out. I think he's like a bulldog, and it's so good because he's such a nice guy. So it's good to see him back out here. From what I hear, it's not great for his pocket, I bet. But no, it's awesome. It's always nice talking to Pete. He's, like I say, he's a great guy and a role model as well.
Did we have any final questions, ladies and gentlemen? No. Thank you so much for your time today, Marc. Best of luck again tomorrow.
No worries. Thanks, Olivia.